What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ryan and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually EQ a snare drum to actually get crack out of it. So let's jump into it. Okay guys, so here we are in Logic Pro X and the track we have right here in red is our snare drum. So like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get crack out of it. So what we're going to do is we have our track and we're going to come over here and we're going to pick an EQ. So I think we're just going to use the stock EQ inside of Logic. So we're going to open up our EQ here. So now that we have our EQ open, the first move we want to do is to control the low end. Now the low end, we want to get rid of it with a high pass filter, because what that does is it makes space for the bass guitar and the kick drum to sit down there, so you can hear those nice kick drums and nice bass guitars, so you have a nice fat low end. So let's do that first. Okay guys, so we're going to jump into the high pass filter now, so let's do it. Okay, so I had to bring that high pass filter all the way up to 150 Hertz because there was a lot of low end buildup on that snare drum. So now what we're going to do is bypass the high pass filter so we can see what a difference it made. Okay, so you don't hear that much of a difference on the high pass filter, but what it's doing is it's just cleaning up the bottom end just to make room for a kick drum and bass guitar down there, okay? Okay guys, so the next EQ move I want to show you is how to actually get the attack sound of the snare. So pretty much what we're going to do is boost between 600 Hertz and 1K. Around that range is where the attack sound of the snare drum lies. So let's check it out. Okay, so right there, it sounds like it's a lot more crack and a lot more of the attack sound of the snare. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring that down to about 3 dB just to even it out and make the volume level a lot better and a lot more balanced. Okay, so pretty much it sounds like there's a lot more crack in the snare drum and there's a lot more attack going on. So what we're going to do now is move on to the next frequency to show you guys. Here we go. Okay guys, so the next frequency I'm going to show you is how to get clarity in your mix. So we already took care of the attack sound and the crack of it. The next thing we want is clarity, because we want the snare drum to sound a lot more clear, clean, and so it just pops through. So what we're going to do is we're going to look around 3 to 5 kilohertz, and that's the range where you can find the clarity of the snare drum. So let's check it out. Okay, so right there, around 420,000 hertz, that is where I am hearing the clarity of the snare drum. So what we're going to do now is just drop that down to about 3 dB and even it out so we create a nice balanced snare drum so there's a lot of clarity. So let's do it. Okay, so there you go. That is how you get the clarity in your mix. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, make it turn gray, turn on post notifications so that you guys are notified whenever I post a new video on Golden Productions. Okay guys, so I showed you 3 EQ moves to get the crack in your mix, to get some clarity, and to also clean up the low end on your snare drum. So if these tips help for you guys, try them out on your mix, on your snare drum, in your drum tracks. Because if you guys want clarity, if you want the crack to come through on your snare drum and you want to clean up the low end, these are some tips that will really help you with your snare drum in your mix. Leave comments down below to let me know how they worked for you guys, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it today. Alright guys, I just want to give you guys a huge thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you so much for all the support. I hope you learned a lot about how to EQ a snare drum to give it a lot more crack in your mix so it stands out. And if you have any comments, leave them down in the below. I love to read all your guys' comments. Thank you so much for watching. Keep making great music, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys then.